Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Elle and I'm on a journey to lose 60-ish pounds. Today's video is going to be a weekly review, a weigh-in, and my honest review of HelloFresh. This video is not sponsored and I am not affiliated with HelloFresh in any way. I just wanted to try their product and give you guys an honest opinion that isn't from someone that's being sponsored from them. I just wanted to try their product. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with the weekly review. First up, let's look back at my calories. Alright, so for Saturday and Sunday, I know that I went above my calorie goal for both days. So Saturday was supposed to be a day that I ate within zone. However, I did go over 261 calories. And Sunday was supposed to be my maintenance day. I was supposed to go over 750 calories. However, I did end up going over 788 calories, which isn't much over my maintenance goal, but I still went over. Alright, and then my calorie goal, as you guys already know, from Monday through Friday is eating between 1,600 and 1,900 calories. I did go over slightly on both Monday and Friday. So looking back at the data, I did go over my calories on several of my days. I wonder how going over my calories is going to affect my results. Alright, next we're going to talk about exercise. As you guys already know, my base minimum for exercise is getting at least 10,000 steps a day. According to Fitbit, I was able to achieve that. I got at least 10,000 steps each day. Starting on March 1st, I decided I wanted to try doing yoga before going to bed. I often have a hard time falling asleep because my mind just keeps racing and wondering. I'm not using it as a way to exercise, mainly as a way to relax. So like I said, I just started that on March 1st. I've done it every day since, and I'm hoping that that will be something that I can continue doing. As far as exercise goes, I'm not trying to do anything strenuous. However, I have had the thought that if I decide to just binge watch TV, maybe I should start incorporating some very light dumbbell exercises. The dumbbells that I'll be using are just going to be 3 pounds, and what I'll be doing is maybe just a few squats, maybe some bicep curls, stuff like that. Easy things that I can do while watching TV that'll get me moving, but it's not going to feel like I'm actually exercising, because that's the key for how I'm going to be able to keep up with this right now, is to just do things that I don't mind doing. Alright, time for the weigh-in. I'm anxious to share my results, considering that I did go over my calorie goals a few times this week. Let's see how that's affected my weigh-in. Alright, so about a week ago, on Saturday, February 27th, I weighed in at 185.2 pounds. Yesterday, Saturday, March 6th, I weighed in at 182.8 pounds, which means I did lose 2.4 pounds even though I didn't meet my calorie goals every day. Alright, so I lost 2.4 pounds last week, which brings my total loss of 16 pounds so far this year. Considering I was able to go over my calorie goals for the week and still lose about 2.5 pounds, I think this week I'm going to attempt to have 2 maintenance days on the weekend. And I'm going to try really hard to stay within the 1,600 and 1,900 calories Monday through Friday and see how that goes. Alright, so now it's time for my review of HelloFresh. So as I already mentioned, I am not affiliated with HelloFresh in any way. I came across their advertisement on several other YouTube channels as well as podcasts that I enjoy listening to. And I finally decided to bite the bullet and try them because I've seen good reviews and I just wanted to see if it was worth the money. For those of you that don't know, HelloFresh is a meal subscription box where you choose the meals you want and they'll send you the ingredients and you cook it at home. The plans are very flexible and you can choose between a large variety of meals. I decided to do 3 meals because I'm going to use them as my lunches for my work week, and each meal you at least get 2 servings. Some of them are higher calories, so I actually split it into 3 or 4 servings and pair it with a salad. I at least get 6 portions out of the 3 meals that I get, and that's plenty for my lunches. And then I have leftovers for the weekend, or I share them with my boyfriend. So what you do is you go on the app and you choose the meals that you want for the following week. It is set up to where you can start choosing your meals a couple weeks in advance. They do have a cutoff period depending on when you first start the subscription, because for me it took about, I want to say maybe like a week and a half before I actually got my first box, because they have a certain cutoff period during the week, and I think I ordered my first box like right after their cutoff periods. So I had to wait a week and a half to get my first box. So my first box was delivered last Sunday on February 28th, and as long as I have the subscription and I don't skip any weeks, I'm going to continue getting my box on Sundays. Alright, so the first meal that I chose for my box that I received was this honey butter barbecue pork cutlets with mashed sweet potatoes and lemony green beans. Each box you get one of these little recipe cards, and on the front it tells you what you get, and then on the back it tells you how to make it. Although I was a little hesitant for this box, mainly because I've never actually made a mashed sweet potato, it was actually really easy to make. So a portion of this one was only 720 calories, which is roughly about what I'm trying to eat during my lunch. With this one I had no problems. It was really tasty, I really enjoyed it, and it was pretty cool that I was able to make it myself. The second meal that I had was the beef and cheese tostadas, which is just with long green pepper, tomato salsa, and hot sour cream. Once again, list of ingredients. The only thing that I had to provide myself is like salt, pepper, and some olive oil. Everything else came in the kit. This one is actually one of the ones that is higher calorie, and for a serving you get 3 tostados, and it's 960 calories. However, that's a little bit more than what I'm trying to eat for my lunch during the weeks. So what I ended up doing was I split it into 3 meals rather than just 2. And so that brought the calories down, and I just paired it with a salad. And I just had the leftovers this weekend. The last meal that I got was chicken cutlets a la orange with thyme-scented mashed potatoes and roasted green beans. I did have an issue with this meal. It turned out that they actually forgot to send me my green beans, which is one of the key ingredients in the meal. I was able to contact them fairly quickly through chat and get it all situated and figured out. They have options and you can choose as to like what you need help with, and obviously mine was I was missing an ingredient. They ask you which ingredient. I told them the green beans, and what they did was they went ahead and gave me about a $15 credit towards my next box, which I haven't actually received that yet. It should be on the next one that they charge me for, so I'm hoping that they get that right and they don't charge me as much, because I really don't want to have to contact them again, because other than them not sending me the green beans, I'm actually really enjoying the boxes. It's really nice to just choose some meals and have them shipped to my house, and all I have to do is prepare them. So the reason why I went ahead and wanted to try HelloFresh was because I was starting to get in a rut and I didn't know what I wanted to make for my lunches for work anymore. So I figured I'd go ahead and try HelloFresh, and it's been nice because there's about 15 different options each week I can choose from. They have the standard meals, and then if you want, they'll charge you a little bit extra if you want something more fancy. And so for price, for the 3 meals plus shipping, I'm paying about $62 a week, which I know for some people is pretty expensive, but the grocery store that's closest to my house that I usually go to, I'm used to about spending that plus more each week. So I'm thinking that it's going to be pretty much the same amount as what I'm already spending, but I won't feel so bad because I'm not going to have a lot of leftovers that just go to waste. Because one of the problems that I have, and I think I've mentioned before, is I do get tired of food easily. So usually when I go to the store, I'm buying enough to make something for a whole week, and I only want to eat it for like 2, maybe 3 days max. So HelloFresh has kind of helped with that since they only send you the ingredients you need. Alright, so if anyone else was considering to try out HelloFresh, I would recommend it. And there's probably promo codes out there that you can use from podcasts and other YouTube channels, like I said. I did use a promo code for my first box, so instead of the $62, it was actually only like $22 for the first week, which that was well worth it. They do say that you can cancel any time, and then you can also skip weeks. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.